Hi, my name is Becky. Welcome to Learning Chinese, 学中文. Today we'll talk about articles, the words that you use to say how many. So the first one is you say, I have a cat or a book, for example. So in Chinese we say, 一个. Yi is one, so that would make sense when you're saying I have a, since a means one, and ge is the term we use. So together you say 一个. But this is only for a general term, so you can use this for almost anything when you're describing articles, but as I'll mention in just a sec, there are many subgroups. For example, here is an example where we can use it in a phrase. Sorry, I'll get to the subgroups later. But if you say, there is a cat, or here is a cat, then you would say, 这有一个猫. Here is, or there is, a one cat. 这有一个猫. But those subgroups that I mentioned, well, they're going to come up right now. For animals such as cats, dogs, birds, and the like, we use 一只. 只 is a term we would use instead of 个. It's more specific and more proper. And 一, once again, stands for how many. So if you had multiple, all you would do is change the number that goes before the article. For example, if you want to say 2 cats, well, we know that the article for animals is 只, and since you have 2, you might say, why don't we use R, since in numbers, R is 2. But in this case, it's a special form of 2, and you have to use this. It's 两, 两 for 2. This is the form you use when you're putting it with articles. And this is just a rule that you're going to have to abide by. So, when you read it all together, it says 两只猫. 两只猫 for 2 cats. And 只 is for animals. Next, we have 一张. 张 is for card, paper products, or furniture. So whenever you talk about something that's related to these items, you would use this for the article. And if you're talking about more than one of the items, just remember to change the number to match with the number of objects that you actually have. For example, you want to say a piece of paper. Paper, we just went over, has the article 张, and you're saying a piece, so only one. So you don't need to change 一. When you put it together, you say 一张纸, and 纸 is the Chinese character for paper. So you are saying a piece of paper, one piece of paper, and 一张纸. Now, I mentioned that this same article also works for furniture. So you say a table. Now, a still refers to one, so you don't need to change the number. And the only thing that changes is the item that you're talking about. Together, you have 一张桌子. 桌子, these 2 characters mean table in Chinese. So you are quite literally saying a table. Together, 一张桌子. 桌子. 一张桌子. And 装 refers to furniture as well as paper. Now, I said that paper and paper products work for 装. So a card is a paper product, and you would use this article again. So, a card. 一张卡片. 卡片, 2 characters mean card. 卡 片 卡片 for card. So when you say one card or a card, just remember the article that you're supposed to use, which is 张 for paper products, and the number that you're referring to. 一张卡片 for a